So my proposed course of study is women's studies at Oxford, with the intent of using what I learn to apply to LGBT advocacy both in the US and Latin America. I've always been kind of the child of the liberal feminist movement, even when other women in my family weren't. So feminism has always been really important to me, and even as I study other things like history and political economy, even international development, I realized how important women are throughout that process. In terms of the expansion into LGBT advocacy, that is something that over the last 4 years, even at C of I, is something that has become truly a passion for me. I have friends within the community, I identify within the community myself, and it's just something that people aren't really aware of, but is such an important issue in the United States, Latin America, and the situation is different wherever you go around the world. So I figured studying at Oxford, getting an international perspective could make me a social advocate, not only here, but throughout the globe, and I intend to turn that into public service for both women's empowerment and LGBT civil rights advocacy. So I did compete in the Student Research Conference this last year, and I presented a paper on Brazilian feminism and comparing it to the impacts that their very rightist nationalistic government had. In this paper I also presented at the Pi Alpha Theta conference. I wouldn't be doing this if I hadn't gone to C of I, and I don't know if that's just my personality that I don't like applying for things like this, and so I needed that extra push, but also just because I grew and developed so much here, and I don't think I would be as ready for this. I don't think that I would have the opinions that I do. I don't think that I would have the perspective and the academic know-how that I do if I hadn't gone to C of I. For me, this is a stepping stone. I don't know where it's going to take me. Just based on the wonderful experiences I've had with professors here. I mean, there are too many to name. They've all impacted me. I mean, now they're my friends. It's an amazing experience. So being in academia is definitely something I'm looking towards, but I also hope to do some work in public policy and to help people. I mean, I think that professors help people, and I think that social advocates help people, and so I don't see why I can't be both.